Hello and welcome back to FEW Showdown as we are fastly approaching our Christmas Brawl end of the month event. And of course, last week we started the tournament to crown the inaugural Apex champion. We had two qualifier matches last week: Abigail Foster versus Nicole Roth, Sophie Walsh versus Sophia Quinn. Both Sophie Walsh and obviously Abigail qualified for Christmas Brawl for obviously the inaugural match, whereas Nicole and Sophia moved on to the last chance match next week. Obviously, we also had many other matches last week, which included the DK Championship match between Samuel Siphon and Aaron Wilkins. Obviously, Ian Parker came out after Samuel retained the championship and made the claim for the next shot at the DK Championship, obviously using that Halloween Gauntlet contract. We also saw Dronic Empire not only lose to Fantasy Warfare, who now have a championship match tonight for the tag team titles. We also saw them get put on the shelf by an unknown duo, which we're hoping to get more information on soon. On top of that, we also saw Thomas defeat Callum, but him and Matthew once again beefing following that Collision Course 6-man tag match. And then, of course, the Undisputed FEW Women's Championship was on the line between Queen Hayden and Kate Benson. And Queen Hayden, despite Tori being on the back of her mind, managed to retain the title. But, of course, we're moving on to tonight's show, where we got 5 matches heading your way. And we're kicking it off tonight with the FEW GB Championship number 1 contenders match, where the winner will go on to face King Morgan in his first title defense at Christmas Brawl. Involved in that match, we have Drake Larson, Christian Vega, Marcus Cross, and Jeff Greybeard. And then moving on to our third Apex title qualifier, which is going to be Becca Mason versus Norah Hooper. Then it's our newly crowned women's tag team champions, Princess of Kingdom, taking on Paranormal Life. Before our fourth Apex title qualifier between Megan and Emily Kay. And then our main event, that FEW Tag Team Championship, is on the line between Fantasy Warfare and the champion Stud Express. So we've got a really good card ahead of you tonight. So let's just get straight into this. Let's stop this dilly-dallying around. Let's get straight into that opening match, the GB Championship number 1 contenders match. Well, kicking us off with this number 1 contendership match for that GB title. King Morgan sitting backstage eyeing up all 4 of these gentlemen, thinking one of these is my first title defense. Is it Marcus Cross, Jeff Greybeard, Christian Vega, or will it be his former rival, Drake Larson? Find out shortly. Now, if I remember correctly, the rules we have set for this match is first to get pinfall is the winner. There is no elimination, basically, because we normally in these types of matches, 9 out of 10 of the times we do it as elimination matches, but tonight is different. Tonight is a simple, no, you just need to pin someone or submit someone quicker than your opposition. And here comes Drake Larson of Villain Code. Of course, beefed with Morgan around the time of Proving Ground in March, where obviously they both fought Daniel Baxter for the GB title. And then, of course, they both had encounters at Bertie Spectacular, sorry, get my words out. In that birthday rumble, they both fought each other on Sunday Night Brawl. I sort of remember now. I was like, no, it was before Birthday Spectacular. They both had a one-on-one match, and then they eventually fought each other in that 8-man tag team match at All Out War, and then finally, at Chamber of Champions, both men were involved. Obviously, in the GB title Chamber of Champions match. Of course, in the end, it is King Morgan who eventually ripped that title from Daniel Baxter. Of course, not in the way he would have hoped. Wasn't a pinfall, wasn't a submission, of course. It was that injury that happened during the Night of Scares match between King Morgan and Daniel Baxter. Baxter, of course, landing awkwardly on his foot during a move from Morgan outside the ring. Relinquished, and then we had that obviously GB Championship match on Showdown last month. King Morgan, Robert Lane, winner, was the new GB champion, and it was King Morgan who was victorious. Of course, he never got to have that match at Collision Course, so his first title defense will be at Christmas Brawl. Christian Vega. Is he the wild card here? Because you look at this match and you're thinking, well, Drake, Jeff, Marcus Cross, they've got to be, the ones that people are saying one of these three are going to go to Christmas Brawl. You get most of them are going to be looking over Christian Vega because he's the new lad of the four, and he's never had a big match moment. Whereas Drake, as we said, has been involved in GB Championship matches in the past. He's been involved in DKE Championship matches in the past. Obviously, he was also involved in FAW Tag Team Championship matches. Then you look at Jeff. He's had GB title matches. Yep, just GB title matches. Obviously, Marcus Cross, on the other hand, DKE Championship matches. Whereas Christian Vega, he hasn't had a championship match yet. So you have to wonder, is he the dark horse of this match? I mean, look at these. I'm going to put my money on Jeff, personally. I don't know why, I just got a feeling he's going to do it, and he's using the ropes here. And he was going for Marcus Cross. Marcus Cross went for the pin, and it kind of, he missed it as he pulls back and knocks out Christian Vega there. And then finally gets his hand on Cross. Stomp to the gut. But yeah, if I was to put it in order of who I'm expecting to win as his submission is locked in, and a pinfall at the same time here, I'm going with Jeff as my number one pick for this match. I'm going to follow that up with Drake, personally. I feel like, barrel roll there. Barrel roll and kick. I feel like he'll want to face King Morgan and strip him of that title. So he'll do anything to get there. Then I'm going to personally stick Christian Vega as my third choice, with Marcus Cross coming in last for me, personally. I don't know, I feel like that's just like the run-of-the-mill order I'd put in. So, but yeah, I feel like Jeff is my number one favourite for this match. As obviously, Marcus Cross just destroyed a kendo stick outside the ring. And Jeff has Drake where he wants him, but Cross with a Samoan drop. But that leaves him wide open here for Drake to stomp away. We've got a baseball bat involved there, and Jeff has got wiped out the bat from Christian Vega. Drake eyed up the rope there, but Marcus was a bit too quick. Bounced it off Jeff's face there. At the same time, Drake just got bounced 1, 2. Oh, no, not 2. Burped mid count there. The strength for Christian Vega outside the ring. So far, Christian Vega and Marcus Cross are the ones standing tall, but Drake obviously is now back on his feet, throwing some punches. But just got caught and dropped by Marcus. Elbow from Christian there. Second elbow. But running straight into Cross. Ooh, just bring him down. And eyes up the other two competitors. He's eyeing up Jeff, but he's going to have to Drake here. Oh, a bit of team-up work here from Marcus and Jeff as Jeff held Drake in position. And that little moment of partnership went out the window straight away as Marcus backstabbed Jeff. And now he just headbutts Jeff. Then Drake brings down Cross. And Christian looks to bring down Jeff, but Drake drop kicks Christian straight in the back of the head. Now we've got a baseball bat involved again, but Marcus prevents any damage from the bat. And shoulder tackles Christian. Jeff is lying in the ring right now by himself. He's slowly getting back to his feet. Clothesline from Drake. And Vega back in the ring now. Drake also in the ring. And so is Marcus Cross. All four men in the ring here. As Drake looks to bring down Jeff. And he does. And then Marcus is looking for some damage. And he sends Drake flying out the ring. Now Jeff is back in using the ropes. Crossbody to Christian. I think it was attempted crossfire, but Jeff prevents it. And Cross prevents whatever Jeff was attempting there. And then drops Jeff. Christian Vega is lurking in a big boot. Now Kendo sticks straight up the face from Drake. Now chops away. Keeping him locked in that corner. Jeff is lying in wait. But Drake counters as Marcus has got a chair now. Bashes Drake over the head. Cannot do anything to Jeff because Jeff crossbody to Cross. Now looks to bring some damage here to Drake. Spins around. DDT. And he's crossing the corner with the shoulder tackles to Christian. Drops him. Oh. Flies in with the knee there. Jeff did. He's got Cross up. But Cross is fighting back. Here we go. Side slam from Cross. 1, 2. Kick out. Oh, I think Drake went the Blue Thunder Bomb, but Christian countered. Oh, here we go. Crossfire. Jeff says, no way. And down goes Drake. And I think we got a double pinfall attempt there, but no, we didn't. We had one pinfall attempt because Christian flew in and stopped Drake's attempt there. Sorry, Jeff's attempt there. Switching oppositions now. Drake versus Jeff, Marcus versus Christian. Now they're back, both on their feet. Marcus and Jeff DDT to Marcus. And down goes Jeff. 1, 2, 3. Blood in the water was enough. Christian Vega heads to his first end of the month event where he will face King Morgan for that FEW GB Championship. Now we're looking at our third Apex Championship qualifier match. The big behemoth that is Becca Mason versus Norah Hooper. I'm generally looking forward to this Apex Championship match we have set for Christmas Brawl. Still working at the tweaks, and we'll let you know exactly how that match is going to play out on the final showdown of the month. So next week's episode, we will let you know what specific match we have locked in for Christmas Brawl. I think at the moment we're eyeing up a gauntlet match, but as I say, we'll let you know exactly on the details of that next week. So we still do have 2 more qualifiers this week, and we have 1 more next week. And we lock in the official match for Christmas Brawl. Here comes Norah Hooper. We're looking to knock out Becca Mason and punch her ticket to Christmas Brawl. But obviously, just a reminder, as I said just about, we still have one more championship, obviously, qualifier match next week. Of course, that is our last chance match. Already locked in for that fight is Nicole Roth and Sophia Quinn. Remember, the loser of this match and the loser of our last qualifier match tonight will join those two women in that match next week. Where the winner would then move on to be the 5th name locked in for Christmas Brawl. And we are underway. As Becca is straight on top of Norah here. Of course, just a reminder, locked in so far for that Christmas Brawl match is Abigail Foster and Sophie Walsh. Sophie, of course, beating Sophia, whereas Abigail defeated Nicole last week. Pull back and clothesline from Becca here, and she's getting Norah back to her feet for a second one. And she's looking for the trifecta right now. And she lands it. And then follows it up with that elbow drop. Drops her. Nope, going for a quick pinfall here. 1. Kick out. Bit too early, I think, there, Becca, for that. I mean, you haven't really done that much damage to Norah, as Norah quickly counters. But Becca counters the counter. Puts her back in her place. I mean, the size difference here is ridiculous. As Becca plants another clothesline on Norah. Prevents from rolling out the ring. Drop kick misses. Well, get countered, sorry. Another counter there from Becca. The counters for counters. She sends Norah outside the ring. And Norah going to utilise as much as 10 count, I reckon, to try and dish out some damage. Because that floor is going to do more damage than the ring itself. But she sends her back in very quickly, actually. That was a surprise. Becca was lying in wait, but Norah's too quick for her. The strength of Norah right now. And a few squats as well as she drops her from her height. 1. Check out a 1 there from Becca. Not opting to roll out the ring to gain a few seconds of breathing. She noticed Norah didn't realise she got back up and she just plants her. 1. 1 count again here. Going for a little cheeky spin right now. Oh, Norah's got to be dizzy right now. And she's rolling out the ring. Becca's going up. And she lands the point of the elbow onto the head there. She got planned now. Whatever it was, Norah stopped her. Oh, submission locked in. Becca is locked into this submission here. But she... using a height advantage, I think, there. To sort of make sure that it wasn't locked in properly. And she lands that drop kick. I don't think Norah could get the full submission. I mean, Becca is huge in terms of height. Height advantage. Count of 8 following that drop kick. 9. Is this going to be a count out? It looks like it. It is. Count out. Becca takes the cheap way of qualifying, but she qualifies in the end. And now Norah is stuck in that last chance qualifier next week. But Becca heads to Christmas Brawl. Here come our newly crowned FAW Women's Tag Team Champions. Atlas Dragon Shield, Sarah Hawk, Protectors of the Kingdom, who finally, at Collision Course, defeated Ice Cold Witch in the championship match after their failed attempt at Night of Scares in that ladder match. Collision Course was a different story entirely, as these two dethroned our second ever Women's Tag Champs, and now these are our third duo to hold the belts. I mean, we've got to 3 different teams holding the belts quicker than we did with the men's. So, I mean, we had High Energy take the belts on, obviously, Very Spectacular 2022. They held them till Summer Solstice that same year. Then Doom took the belts off them. That's our second team. Obviously, High Energy took the belts back. Then Doom took the belts back. Then Draconic Kingdom took the belts, which is basically High Energy. It was the same duo, just a new look entirely. And it wasn't really till 2024, about Spectacular, when Stud Express became the tag champs. So we got there quicker to 3 different champions, sets of champions in the women's side than we did with the men's. These two here will be looking a bit pissed because they had the opportunity to get into that championship match at Collision Course, but Protectors of the Kingdom defeated them after they realistically defeated Shadowfire. So Paranormal Life will be looking to get a wee bit of revenge, I'd say, on the tag champs tonight. But the tag champs will be riding heavily on that momentum after Collision Course. It's Sarah and Samantha who start here tonight, as Samantha took it straight to the one half of the chance, but Sarah was just too strong there. And talking of strength, Atlas is now tagged in. Sarah is going to struggle here as they both double shoulder tackle. And this is what I mean by strength. Look at the strength on Atlas there. Just drops her like she's nothing and turns her attention to Lily. And just took a punch to the back like it was nothing. But obviously, the second time, Samantha went lower to the leg rather than to the back. Now Atlas sends her into the corner, but doesn't tag Sarah in, sorry. But now she does. And pins Samantha in that corner. Let her one of those vicious kicks to the gut. She goes up. Frog splash. This could be it. 1, 2. Kick out from Samantha. Who did have a really good performance in that #1 Contenders qualifier match last month. It just, obviously, after she took out Shadowfire, it just wasn't going to be Paranormal Life's night. And this is wise from Samantha. She's looking to tag out and get Lily in. Sarah was trying to take down Lily as quick as possible, but Lily with a splash in the corner. And says, big brain thinking right now, but Big Brain wasn't thinking because Atlas is now in. Uppercut though, drops Atlas. Pull back. Drops her again. Face first. But Atlas gets out the corner. Clothesline brings down Lily. In the corner again. She's going to tag out. No, she doesn't. She's going to the middle rope. And she's locking in a guillotine choke from up there. And just lets go. Did enough damage there, so she's looking for some more high-flying action. Axe handle. There's some. Sarah is tagged in. Looking for a pin. One. She get a one. Kick to the gut. Kick to the back of the head. No, Atlas is back in the match. Double shoulder tackle once again. And Lily tags out. And Samantha is cleaned out with a clothesline from Atlas. And Atlas misses the dive because she took too long. And Samantha is eyeing up Sarah as Atlas looks to take down Lily. Drop kick from Samantha, to Sarah as Atlas just drives Lily into the mat. To the floor, technically, sorry. Here we go, the strength. But a quick... Looked like a poke to the eye to me. Gives Samantha the advantage. Count free from the official. Drops her. And a kick up follows. Count 5. Count 6. This could be a count out again. We're not going to have back-to-back count outs, are we? Count of 8. Samantha's going to have to Sarah again. Count of 9 as Atlas gets back in the ring. And spears Samantha straight to hell. The slow crawl now as Atlas mocks Samantha and Lily's in. One count again. Puts her in the corner. Pins her straight in with that foot. And a counter from Atlas. Ducks whatever Lily was attempting there. Wisely sending it back into her corner. For bouncing her face first. And a quick shoulder tackle doesn't hurt. Lily managed to counter here. Sends Atlas back towards her corner. And pins her in again with the foot. Now gravity drops her. And now it's Lily's turn to mock Atlas. Or stomping on the back of her neck there. Chop to the chest there. Runs for a second chop, but the second chop was countered. Here we go. Drives her to the mat. Pin attempt. But Samantha's quickly there to counter. As Sarah is tagged back in. Tilt-a-whirl DDT. Crashes down again. Look like she's going for a pinfall then, but I don't think the ref understood that's what she was going for. Face first again. Chop fails. Drags to the corner and drops it off the turnbuckle and straight away tags out to allow Atlas back in. And Atlas is looking at Samantha with bad intentions. Stunner on the ropes. Sarah sends Lily back into the ring. Puts her in the corner. Counters. Counter the counter. Drops her onto the knee. Sarah tags in. Spin kick to the spine. 1, 2, 3. It was enough for the victory for Protectors of the Kingdom. And here comes Ice Cold Witch, Ellie and Kate with the ambush. They're not done with the tag champs. They want their titles back. Now it's time for our final normal Apex Championship qualifier. We will now be locking in 4 of the 5 women for the Christmas Brawl match. And then we're locking in the 4th and final woman for the second last chance match on Showdown. Will it be former FAW Women's Champion, former FAW Women's Tag Team Champion, Megan, or will it be Emily Kay with the upset victory? Well, while they make their way towards the ring, I'll be taking a very quick break. We're back for the start of the fight. Right, back I am, just in time for this final, well, single one-on-one qualifier match. We're looking at one of our most decorated women claiming that final spot, obviously final normal spot of Christmas Brawl. Or Emily Kay, who's just been DDT'd, causing upset tonight. It will be very interesting. Megan makes it though, because Sophie Walsh is already in that match, and that is obviously Jessica Walsh's sister. Obviously, Megan's tag team partner's sister. So that would be interesting there as the axe handle lands. Just going for a quick pin here. 1. To get it 1. Sends her into the ropes and drop kicks the leg, but Emily just stays standing. It's a submission, yeah. I pushed her to drop her for a second, but no, it was a submission. But Megan scrambles out of it. Before dropping Emily, and then the punches come flying. Of course, don't forget, we still have our main event heading your way after this fight. The WWE Tag Team Championships are on the line. Studio Express defending against the new number one contenders. Fantasy Warfare. Megan's up top. And drops her with a DDT. Oh, not even a 2 count there. The big DDT. Look at this. Again, the impact there. She got the 1 count very easily. It's just that very close to that 2nd count. As Megan is now up top and lands Cosmic End. 1, 2, 3. Megan qualifies for Christmas Brawl. Megan now has a chance to become the first ever Grand Slam champion on the women's side. Emily is forced to go for this last chance qualifier next week. Can Megan become inaugural Apex champion? And I say inaugural Grand Slam champion for the women's side. Well, we'll have to wait and see to Christmas Brawl, won't we? Now it is time for our main event. Once again, ending on a championship match. This time the new number one contenders, Fantasy Warfare, team of Jean-Pierre, who of course is the FAW contract and briefcase holder. And there's in the back, Doragak, the Mad Orc King. The duo defeated Draconic Empire last week before Draconic Bear and Wizard were taken out of action by... I'm being told their names. I'm just being told now in my earpiece. Their names are Hunter and Knight. No one knows where they've come from, but they took their first actions, their first steps in the FEW, and their first steps were to take out Draconic Empire. We'll have more on that, hopefully in the coming weeks. And now we're looking at this championship match. Should Express, of course, off the back of that Collision Course 6-man tag team victory over the Shadow Dimension. Can Connor and James pick up another tag team victory, another successful tag team title defense, or can Fantasy Warfare add to their already their roster of gold already, since I say Jean-Pierre already has that briefcase which is left in the back again, because at any time he can cash in on a singles champion of his choosing. But will he be doing that as a tag team champion is the question, or will these two remain the head of the tag team division? They're very happy with themselves after that Shadow Dimension beat down at Collision Course. And moving on to what they described as better opposition. because they give credit to Fantasy Warfare, who've shown obviously that they can balance tag team action with singles conquest, just like these pair did in the early days. There's been a lot of good words from Stud Express about Fantasy Warfare, but the good words are going out the window tonight as they go to war with the number one contenders. As Stud Express be looking to remain tag team champions heading into Christmas Brawl. So obviously at Christmas Brawl will be 8 months as tag team champions. They'll be looking to remain tag team champions to at least solidify that 8 months as champs. 8 months, which consists of, obviously, as they taking the titles from Tronic Empire, defending the titles against Mystery. They also defend the titles against Delta Strike, Draconic Empire, Delta Strike, and the Draconic Empire. My mind's now going through who they defended against. Of course, they also defended in September against Villain Code. Of course, the Villain Code match in September was the final time these two defended those titles due to an injury to Connor. And obviously dealing with the Shadow Dimension situation. It kind of pins Doragak in the corner for a few seconds. Doragak slams him back into his own corner. Head first off the turnbuckle. And a big boot drops Connor. I did speak to Jean-Pierre about his intentions with that FAW contract in the briefcase, and he said, well, I'm keeping it tight-lipped. Contract will remain locked in a safe backstage for when I'm ready for it. I'm not going to pick a specific champion. There's 3 champions available for me to cash in on. I'm not going to, obviously, give any of them a heads up on which one I'm going for. So you have to wait and see, is his words. James is now shouting at Connor to get up. Doragak sends him into the corner, but doesn't tag in Jean-Pierre again. Puts Connor in the tree of woe instead. It pins him into that bottom corner. And Connor was eyeing up getting James in, but Doragak prevents it. Elbow to the face. Back in the corner he goes. This time he tags out. Jean-Pierre's in. And the feet are in position to land straight into Connor's face. Jean-Pierre looking to end this right now. 1. Kick out at 1. James is yet to get into this fight. Connor has been isolated, but he's fighting back now. The atomic drops. Jean-Pierre not once, but twice. And now wisely, the engineer tags out, and the conductor gets in. And a big boot from James. As he rolls Jean-Pierre up. And power bombs him. I need to drink, my throat is going bad as Doragak tags in. But James is taking it to the big man. With chop after chop after chop. Now he's sent back into the corner. James with a punch to the back. A second punch. Keeps the arm wrapped in though. James, of course, being the one that defeated the Shadow Dimension. It was him who hit the pinfall up at Night of Scares. It was him that picked the pinfall up at Collision Course. Doragak plants him though. 1. Kick out at 1. James gets out the corner. Went for an all aboard headbutt, I think, but Doragak with the uppercut prevented it. A unique counter that was. as he puts him, obviously, for a small amount of time, put him back in the corner. A clothesline from James puts him back in position for victory here as he tags in Connor. Doragak, one step quicker than Connor. For a second at least. But Connor is now crossbody. Doragak flies to tag in Jean-Pierre, who just takes down Connor with a single leg drop kick. Now those position kicks from Jean-Pierre. Put Connor in the corner. But Connor again, not being kept in the corner. And just right hooks Jean-Pierre in the face. But then counters Connor's attempts. Going for the legs. And he stuns James on the rope. And both members Stud Express are outside the ring. And Jean-Pierre is telling James to get to his feet. Take the conductor down. And he does. And then follows it up with a kick to Connor's head. Who then lands that patent right hook and kick up. And flies in with a drop. Very close range drop kick. Count 4 from the official as Connor sends Jean-Pierre back in. Count 6 from the official. Count 7 as Connor's going up. And he misses the frog splash. Jean-Pierre moves at the very last second there. Ducks under. Spins him round into a German suplex. But Connor is right there to tag out to James. Who just plants Jean-Pierre. Here we go, looking for that powerbomb. Lands it. We know what time it is. It's all aboard. Headbutt. Lights out Jean-Pierre. Doragak knows it. Doragak saves the match. That was it. Stud Express had that match won and James knows it. That's why he's just shoulder tackled Doragak out of this match. And Connor is tagged in. They need to quickly get Jean-Pierre back in because this match is over if one of them takes down Jean-Pierre. And Connor's going for the ropes. Takes him down. Plants him in the corner. As Jean-Pierre gets out of it. And puts Connor into his corner. And realistically, he needs to tag out. He needs Doragak in. But he's doing some damage here with that knee. But I say he needs to get Doragak in because one move from Stud Express and it is now over for Fantasy Warfare in this tag team title match. And Jean-Pierre now with the kicks. And I told you, he makes the tag out now. Doragak using the ropes. Spinning neck breaker. And James is here to make sure there's not even a 1 count in that pinfall attempt. Here we go. Drops with deep 6. And stomps to the hand. People looking for split personality now. No, went to tag in Jean-Pierre, but Connor with the elbow prevents it. Now with chop as well. Doragak making him pay for that. Connor sends Doragak over. But Doragak is still here. It's like a shoulder tackle more than a clothesline. Connor wisely rolls out. But again, both members of Stud Express are now down outside the ring as Doragak tags in Jean-Pierre. Tag champs are down as the ref is slowly counting as he's having count of 3. Connor is first to his feet. Count of 4. Ref's in the way here. Connor with the chops. And he drops Jean-Pierre over the knee. And wisely tags out. Puts him back in the corner again. And here come the chops in the corner. Well, a chop in the corner. Puts him in again. Tags Connor in. They team up from the studs now. They send Jean-Pierre into the rope. And a double shoulder tackle. Brings him down. Kind of stomps on the legs. He knows, just like him, Jean-Pierre's big final move is that patent kick. Down the ropes. And again, that right hook and the kick up could have ended this match. But again, Dorigak is there to cause a stoppage. But Jean-Pierre is in. No, maybe. Is he? Connor was debating it then. Does he go for the ghost kick or not? He opted not to go for the ghost kick. Instead, he's opted to do a bit more damage here as he drops Jean-Pierre. He lands that ghost kick. It's not over. But he's tagged out and James is back in. But a single leg drop kick drops James. But he's quickly back to his feet, stopping any more damage from Jean-Pierre as he just throws him over his shoulders. And now he's going up. Oh, axe handle gets countered. Clubbing blow there from Jean-Pierre. As he tags out and gets Dorigak back in this fight. Dorigak, just drops James. Puts him back in the corner here. Those right hooks keeping James in place. Now he's just squeezing away on the head. James is forced to drop to a knee. Corner he goes again. Face first off the turnbuckle. Jean-Pierre tags in. Here we go. That swinging, neck breaker. Connor with a save there. Oh, big right hook. They call that swinging net break, Bardic Rage. Jean-Pierre is now taking it to James outside the ring. And he's getting back in, and he does. Looks to end it. Well, can't get inch of his way there. Almost a count of 5 from the official. James gets up. And big boot. Just drop Jean-Pierre. Seems a bit of a homage to the ghost kick there. 1, 2, 3. Dorigak thought James was going to... Jean-Pierre was kicking out of that, but he just couldn't. And the champ, Stud Express is still the champs. And here are the Shattered Dimension, who still are owed a tag team title match. And I think they won it. And Stud Express is saying, you want the tag team title match? You've got it. Come and get it. Whenever you want it, we're here. And that is it for FEW Showdown. Both Becca Mason and Megan qualify for Christmas Brawl, whereas Emily Kay and Norah Hooper now move on to that last chance match next week on Showdown. Obviously, Christian Vega is also now the number 1 contender for the FEW GB Championship. Sorry, spoke too quick there. And Ice Cold Witch have made the claim there. Their rematch clause locked in for Christmas Brawl. So we're going to be making some matches official shortly. And our main event, Stud Express retain those tag titles, but Shadow Dimension again make claim on the championships, because technically speaking, they are owed a championship match. As I stated, in the obviously commentary, they are owed the match thanks to beating Stud Express in October. So they've made the claim. We'll have to see. Obviously, Stud Express seem like they've accepted, but we have to wait and see next week for the full confirmation on that one. And talking of next week, let's quickly run through the card heading your way next week. So we're kicking off next week with Ian Parker taking on Alex Boyd. That's going to be followed by our Apex title Last Chance qualifier, which includes Norah Hooper, Nicole Roth, Emily Kay, and Sophia Quinn. We're following up them in the Shadow Dimension taking on Mystery. And then we have an undisputed FAW Women's Championship No More Contenders match, a triple threat match between Mia Russo, Olivia Kyle, and Jade Connors, with the winner taking on the Queen Hayden at Christmas Brawl, where she'll be looking to go undefeated in 2024. And our main event will see Matthew taking on Ivan of Delta Strike. So yeah, we do have a good card ahead of you next week on our final showdown. And as I do want to confirm the women's tag title match, Ice Cold Witch. So Protects the Kingdom will defend those FAW Tag Championships at Christmas Brawl against Ice Cold Witch. And as I said, I'm going to confirm, obviously, King Morgan versus Christian Vega with that GB title on the line is also taking place at Christmas Brawl. I'm pretty certain that's all I can confirm right at this point. I'll lock in all the other matches next week. So I do hope you enjoyed tonight's showdown. I do hope to see you for the final showdown of the year next week. Goodbye.
If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And, well, I'll see you on the next video.